today, Steve Myers, wants to invite you to open your mind and enjoy his musings on one of life's perennial questions. A temporary suspension of belief. Steve Myers. Steve Myers, a temporary suspension of belief.
I believe. Believe, that is a very strong word in our culture. What you believe goes into your mind and it becomes this framework. And your perceptions, your experiences, the way you reason, all gets shaped by what you believe. A lot of our beliefs come early on when someone sat us down and explained how things are to us. Now, the quality of that explanation has a lot of bearing on the way you interpret the subsequent things that come into your life. Believe. It's a very powerful word. I like it. Careful what you believe, though. I'm going to quote Thomas Jefferson here. With my Vanna, I like to buy an E. Thomas Jefferson here, one of our founding fathers here. He said, "Question with boldness even the existence of a God. Because if there is one, he must approve the homage of reason more than the blindfolded fear." We start off believing what we've been told, parents, teachers. We go through our experimental years in our teens, and we come out with kind of what we believe, then we kind of lock it in, and we just ride on that one the rest of the time. I've found recently that definition of yourself with a belief to be limiting, to be preconditioning your inputs just because of the way you profess to believe. And I think, much as, where's my tattoo? I don't have a tattoo. I'd be scared to get a tattoo because the thing I'm so into today might be silly and pointless. When my kids ask for tattoos, yeah, okay. If we let you have a tattoo every time you're really into something, we'd have one of Barney, of the Smurfs. And as an adult, I think that questioning, redefine ourselves, is an opportunity we have. We shouldn't be slavishly following. We shouldn't be sheep. We should be convinced. We should own what we decided to live by. I'm going to ask you just to drop your taboos and talk about some beliefs here. I know I want to approach this more like an anthropologist or a zoologist studying a group of little creatures there. When we come to that perennial question of what's this life around us? Why is it? How is it set up like it is? Why is it the way it is? What am I in this? A lot of our belief systems come up, our defenses come up. Do not talk about that because it's taboo. What are we doing? We're just having this fence up where we're not willing to roll over newer ideas. This, in my little study of the philosophies and religions of the earth, I found two big camps on that question. Two big camps. There are others, but the two big camps on that question about our existence. The one is that we have an intelligent designer. At least that's the name he's going by this decade. You can use, forgive me for using the pronoun he, because that's making assumptions. But that some creator, a designer, is out there overseeing, looking, planning out our existence in that it is a proving ground. We're going to show our mettle by the way we react, overcome, or succumb to the environment around us. Like, is this a kid with an ant farm? Is this a soap opera author who just sets up these very intricate, overlapping stories that culminate in certain moments of truth in life? Or is it more laid back and just seeing what we'll do with the liberties we have? We don't know. But the thought that whatever our experience is being set up, the opportunities we have, we feel there's a certain barrier if we were to start impeding upon the liberties of others, though you see that happen here. And our experiences here though they give us these immense opportunities, they're ultimately ours. How are we going to react to them? In the meantime, it's good to be alive. And the sun stays the right distance from us to give a good light, the right mix of oxygen in the air. You know, who saw the ozone thing coming? You know, no one. But there's a lot offered to us for that. That's one school of thought. The other is that it's more of an extension of nature. Are we an extension of nature? We're just one more species on this planet. Each one's endowed with certain gifts. Some can swim, some are amphibious, some fly, some hibernate, some metamorphosize from one creature to the other. Well, we have this ability to think. And coupled with our opposable thumbs, we've done some amazing things here. And that thought of our species, the visualization of a tree comes to mind. Our species is this tree. There's the life of the tree, and there's the life of us out here in the periphery, the little leaves. And just as much as that tree is our source, the tree gives us the opportunity to have an existence. It's also the leaves that are collecting the sun and bringing energy back to the trunk of the tree. And some leaves spend a quiet time, don't do much. Some leaves are move and start new areas of growth of the tree. And either way, we have our time, we fall, and other leaves come forward. I think these are two very big, different ways of thinking about those perennial questions. But I'm going to suggest that the bottom line, the moral of those two stories that we as the human family tell ourselves, is very similar. We owe a lot of respect for the chance to be here. It's a lot of effort to maintain us. Start off as a blossom. That's an investment. The hope that we will have a life and return something back to our source. That's a trust in our nature. And I think also that a moral can be drawn is in either scenario, the purpose we have out here is to live it honorably. So whatever effort it took to get us to be where we are, we owe it the appreciation to live that honorable life. And it goes back.